a retro gamer and hobbyist artist with a lot of nerve. Crolister, the master opponent. Hi guys, Crolister here with this week's Out of the Freehand draw for the Super Smash Bros. Series. This week, I attempted to draw Bayonetta. This isn't that hard to draw if you simplify it like I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna start with the face like usual. Then we're gonna do her hair, which is kind of tricky to get right in my freehand art style. We're gonna give her triangle earrings. She has some fluff just on her neck here. Just below that, she has an Umbra symbol medallion. Then we're gonna start by drawing part of the cloak over her shoulders. I'm looking at the amiibo like I usually do for these as my reference. And the amiibo obviously doesn't have every single detail on this specific character, which is another reason why I'm simplifying this. I'm gonna have to make that arm a lot longer. I'm gonna draw buckles on the wrists here. Let me fix that arm length off cam. I'm going to refine the cloak over her shoulder. I'll draw the first of her handguns. Each of her hand and heel guns have a different colored charm on the middle of them, and those colors are not shown on the amiibo, of course, so I'll just do a simplified version of these. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. That's one way you can draw the guns anyway. For the part of her outfit on her chest, I like to think it's the shape of like a butterfly's wings. Then, a little bit more cloak on this side. This side. And I'll get starred on the waist down as I work on her left arm. Like I said, I'm just simplifying these. The palms of her gloves are actually blue. That's what that is. I just drew. I guess now we'll do the legs. this is a little bit tricky, drawing the heel guns. What you want to do here is draw the soles of the heels. And have the back of the pump go, like, right along with the heel gun, while also drawing a metal piece on the back where the handle of it is. Trying to figure out what I was going to do next. We're going to draw outlines to separate the pumps from the leggings. From there, we're gonna draw a line down the middle of her uniform, separating a shade of black from a shade of gray, basically. The back of the leggings have transparent diamonds in them, and her torso is also a bare back, which, you know. Bayonetta is obviously an adult game, so, yeah. Then we're gonna draw her cloak. We can do this simply by doing it like this. In the base recording, I drew the additional star charms she has on her cloak as 6 pointed gold stars. They're actually 8 pointed silver stars. So I had to fix that in the final picture. She has 6 of them hanging on different parts of her cloak. So... let's add a bit more detail here. Then we're going to color. Fill those in. Again, these are actually 8-pointed silver star charms. I drew them completely wrong and fixed in the final picture. Alright, now I'm gonna do her eyes. And finally, the glasses. They should be shaped about like this. And that makes some further refinements for the final picture. Here's the final picture. The star accident I made it look a little bit sloppy in some parts. And I did some refinements as well, like adding triggers to the guns, which I probably should have done. So, the final picture is called Heroine from Hades, as in the female hero that comes from the underworld. So, yeah. Bayonetta from Platinum Games is, interesting addition to the Smash series, and a pretty good fit for the roster in general, for the message of Smash Ultimate story mode, I guess. Contrast between light and darkness. Bayonetta kind of suits that perfectly, so, yeah. There's my attempt at drawing her in my art style. While she's definitely not the best looking character, specifically in my art style, it was worth a shot anyway. Consider subscribing, or at least checking out my channel if you like any of the franchises listed, because I plan to talk about them a lot and want to continue doing so for my channel. I am a hobbyist artist that makes fan art of different game characters and franchises I like, and will occasionally come out with let's plays of mostly retro games I have that I feel like are worth playing for sport on my channel. I have quite a lot in mind, so consider checking me out if you're interested. I still have just a few more characters from Smash left to draw, and feel free to check out the ones I already did if you're interested. I am Crolister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more gaming content, and I will see you guys very soon.